it again, another video. We're in my workshop today. This is kind of my everything bench, mainly firearms, reloading.
All he's been doing.
Yeah, I've been in a kick recently. In between my time at school and work, when I do get a break, I've been down here kind of working on some new projects, building 2 new ARs. Kind of excited about them. I'll finish one tonight. And it's going to be a 10.5 inch upper, and pretty much everything's PSA except for I've got an advanced trigger group on it, which I'll probably move to my 16 inch for anyone who talks guns.
So I know it's been a while since we made a video, over a month, but that is because we have been going in with school and work. I actually started a new job 3 weeks ago. And so between work and school, I was doing that every single day except for Sunday. So I had little to no time to record or do anything. But in the last month, we had our 3-year anniversary.
That was cool. That was
yes,
really cool.
And I did film it, what we did. I just, again, with the time constraints, I haven't been able to post it. And then Kevin turned 29.
29, I'm an old man.
Yes, so, and I filmed that as well, but I'll get those videos up. I might put them together and upload them. Yeah, so I started my new job, which is really cool, closer to home. Really nice place. I love it. And then with school, we're almost done with spring semester.
Busting it out.
Yes, so that's exciting. And I don't think we ever really talked about what we're trying to do. Like, I know we made a video on like a day in the life of like nursing students, quote unquote, but I don't think we really spoke about what we're each going to school for and what we plan on doing in the future. So I thought it would be kind of nice to talk about that today.
Yeah.
So obviously we're both in school to be nurses. We're getting our associates right now, but I do plan on getting my bachelor's, and then at first I said I wanted to be a plastic surgery nurse and kind of maybe work at a private practice with more steady hours, because I was thinking, if I had kids or anything in the future, that would probably be ideal. In plastic surgery, because I do have a background in aesthetics, and also I really wanted to help people just kind of feel better about themselves, and not just the typical come in to get like Botox or different things like that, but people who actually maybe experienced burns or any type of major scarring from an accident or something. I thought that it would be cool to kind of be there along with their journey. But now that I'm in school, I feel like, I don't know, like I definitely feel like I want to do something else, but of course you never know until you actually get into it. But I want to help people, and I kind of am a huge advocate for mental health. So I was actually recently thinking maybe there's something I could do with that, just helping mental health awareness. I think there's a huge gap in mental health and just how, I guess, we take care of ourselves on a daily basis. So I don't think it's so much your mind as much as your body as well. Like, I think there's a correlation there that in mental health practice it's not being connected. So I think I want to do something with that, but I'm not sure. And I know I'm stumbling, but I'm trying to like find the right words for it to make sense. But that's what I'm trying to do with my nursing degree.
I'm leaning more towards emergency medicine. So I want to stick with what I know best, and that is emergency medicine. Ultimate goal for me is to get through the nursing program as fast as possible and get into potentially Grady is a big hospital in Georgia, specifically because they have a level 1 trauma unit. which means we'd have to move to the city, which I'm not trying to do, but I'll suck it up for a couple of years.
You don't have to.
But just somewhere where I can get some good emergency experience, and hopefully continue to use my GI Bill until it runs out, and then hopefully use a continuing education through whatever hospital I get into. Because I want to go forward and end up getting either an MA or not an MA, but a nurse practitioner or a physician's assistant. One of the two. I don't know which one would be better for emergency medicine. I think, from what I've been told, and I don't really have any good reliable sources on it, but I have heard that PA is the best for that. And I'm trying to get into the flight program, where you ride on helicopters and transport critically wounded through helicopters and ambulances. And I know that's not all of it. Sometimes you're transporting organs, sometimes you're transporting people who aren't even critically wounded, they just need to transport and there isn't one available. But something along those lines to where I kind of want to be back in a helicopter. It's one of the things I did in the Marines when I was in Afghanistan. I was helo company, so we did a lot of operations through Ospreys and 57s. I kind of missed that feeling, and it would be kind of cool to get back into it, but on this specific end of it, be helping people. Because, you know, with my accident, I was in the woods by myself, you know, my foot was backwards and touching my knee, and, you know, there's no one around, no one can come get me, and I kind of understand that you're in a really bad place, and you kind of feel helpless for a moment there, feeling. So I think I can better help people who are in that situation, because I have that drive to get to them, because I know what it's like to be there. Also, I've heard the pay is decent, so there's that too. But I think that's ultimately the field of nursing that I want to end up in. Whether or not I stay there, if I do get there, I don't know at this point. You know, it's the same thing with everything in life. I may change. But that's the goal right now. But that's the big goal. The little goal right now, finish nursing school, get into a hospital. Plain and simple.
Yep, get some experience.
And hopefully get straight into emergency medicine or ICU, or I'd even be willing for geriatrics, just to get the experience there and help out some people.
And that's the thing with mental health. I suffer from panic disorders. I was diagnosed when I was 17, I believe. And just over time, between my panic disorders, and then just all of the health things that I kind of go through, like all the allergies that I have, and I started doing some research, and I'm noticing there's a correlation between what we're eating and what we're thinking. So that is why I kind of want to explore it. I know what it's like to go through that anxiety, and I know there's a million other things that people go through mentally. And I think I want to be a part of that. I think I want to find a way to help people and kind of bridge that gap with what I am noticing in the medical field that's just, I don't think is being talked about. Everything's kind of generic, and no one's kind of putting the pieces together, or, you know, all the doctors and different things that I've seen, psychiatrists, psychologists, no one's talking about those things. So I think I want to somehow get involved with that, and I don't know as a nurse how I could necessarily, but that's something I definitely want to do. So I'm excited about it.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
But aside from long-term goals, short-term goals, a new one, I just got an offer today from this gentleman who was in the Marines, did some private contracting for a couple of the big-name companies, and now is a police officer. And he does 3-gun competition shooting, so that's something that I might start getting into. You know, gave me a good offer. I think I'm going to go out to the range with him one day and try it out. And even if it's something I'm not good at, it still sounds like a lot of fun. It just can be a really expensive sport. As far as building a 3-gun AR, I mean, I've got a regular 16-inch, which I'm putting a probably 4.5-pound trigger in it, and I might bump it down to 3 depending on how it, you know, works and everything. But getting a really lightweight, really well built, free float rail, all the expensive stuff that goes into it, and then the same thing with shotguns and pistols. I think it's going to be a hobby I'm going to start with, and slowly build firearms towards it if it's something that I really enjoy. And then vacation.
We're working out.
Oh, working out.
Vacation and working out.
We'll go to working out first. So we're back in the gym. After my last surgery, it was such an enormous change in just the way I do things. You know, I've got my limitations, but I really don't notice them as much as I used to.
He's been kicking butt in the gym.
I'm able to squat, able to do deadlifts. I mean, things that I haven't been able to do without even weight. I couldn't just squat down to pick something up. I had to stick my left leg way out and bend down with my right leg because I just couldn't bend because of the structure of my toes and my Achilles and how everything was functioning. Now I can. I can't run, but that's okay. I jump on the elliptical and go until I'm about to pass out.
His abs are coming through, y'all.
Abs are coming back. I got rid of the beer gut, which I cut my beer consumption way down. I stopped drinking Monsters completely. Started watching my caloric intake and reduced my meals, like portions. I cut them like to a third almost. It's still at a healthy level. I'm not starving myself. I just managed to shrink my stomach back down to where I actually get full on a regular serving portion. But yeah. We're both doing it.
Yeah, I'm doing it
good,
too. It's been raining here so much. I like to be outside, and I've only been able to go hiking once in the past couple of weeks because it has been raining every time I'm free. But I have been running in the neighborhood, my normal, and then I go to the gym with him, which we're going to leave soon, and then I just do like at-home workouts that are really high-intensity cardio, different things. So it's been nice because we feed off of each other, and every day we're like, oh, look at this, look at my arms, look at this. So yeah, it's been cool.
And part of why we're in the shop today is just redid the shop. I've still got like that whole side to do, but this whole side's been done. So
He's going to do a video on it. He wants to show you guys his shop.
I didn't do a before video, which I really should have, because, I mean, it was a wreck. It's like little snake tunnels trying to walk through here.
We wouldn't have been able to even sit in here the way it was.
No, it looked like a hoarder.
Yeah.
Hoarder's setup.
It's like the big black garbage bags, like 6 of those. We have a whole bunch of furniture that he needs to take to the dump. And
I took apart a giant saw. It's like a really old saw. It wasn't worth anything. I'd have to rewire it completely to get it working. And even if I did, it wasn't worth it. I couldn't find anyone that even wanted it for free. So I disassembled that and taken that to the dump. An old like dehumidifier. We've got an old floor buffer from like the 70s. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Mississippi's coming up. That's going to be fun.
So we are leaving to go on vacation. It's spring break. Essentially in 2 weeks, but we're leaving next Friday after I get off of work, and I'm so excited. Kevin's family has a house in Biloxi, and it's this big, beautiful house that sits on the water on acres of land, and it is... We go every year. It's like an annual thing, so... We
usually try and go, like,
twice a
year. Well, my buddy Rob and I, when he was in school and I was just working before I started school, him and I used to go, like, 3-4 times a year. We go on these big fishing trips.
Yeah.
And we do nothing but fish all day long, eat Whataburger because it's down there, get crawdads. That's, like, my favorite thing in the world is gumbo and crawdads. And we get like 10 pounds of it each and just sit there on the dock and munch them down. Don freaks out because he loves being near the water. He loves sitting on the dock.
Take the dog.
We put him in his life jacket because he did fall asleep and roll off the dock one time. It was pretty bad. So now Varay and I, Rob and I took all these trips before I met Varay, and then maybe a year afterwards, because we used to all trip together, Rob, got his life together, and he's a successful engineer, so he just doesn't have the time as often. But this will be a really fun family trip.
Yeah, it's usually just me and him, and this time, his mom, his sister, her husband, and all of her kids are coming, so it'll be the first time we've all gone down together. Which is going to be so crazy, but it should be fun.
Yeah. So
we're driving separately.
Yes. But we're going to do weather dependent. We're going to take a boat out. We're going to hit up the beach. Maybe get new tattoos.
Yes.
Definitely get some good food. I'm definitely fishing. I don't care what the weather's like. I will be fishing.
Yeah.
90% of the time I'm there.
All we do. I mean, and there's these huge oak trees. So we wake up first thing in the morning. We got the water right in front of us, the Gulf. And we go out and we fish all day until we're like, okay, let's eat. And then we'll go on the strip where there's a ton of restaurants on the beach and hang out. I think last time we went there, we went jet skiing. So we plan on filming this whole thing and getting some really good family, videos.
I've got the 2 GoPros, so we'll see if we can get those worked up in case we do any boating excursions and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I think we may take the boat out to one of the islands out there, because there's like Horseshoe Island and Dolphin Island and all that. So
I hope it doesn't rain.
if the weather's good, we'll take the boat out. We'll go to one of the islands, walk around, swim, play with the kids. It'll be a lot of fun. I'm sure Madison and Caden will love it. J-Man, I don't know how he does with water, and little Jay's too small, so he'll just be, someone will be holding him all the time. It's going to be fun.
Yeah, it's a 6-hour drive. We're going to leave Friday night, so yeah, I'm going to be holding the camera a lot.
Yes. And
we might have to take Chanel. I don't know. I hope we don't, because with the kids, I don't like Chanel being around them.
They're just too wild.
Too wild, rambunctious. She actually gets freaked out. And then kids drop food. Kids want to give her stuff, and she just can't handle that. So just in her best interest, I'm hoping I don't have to take her. But I might. But Dawn is definitely going, because you have to go, Bubba. Yeah.
So can we move that and show him Dawn's setup over here?
Oh, let's see. I don't know.
We could edit out the camera movement.
No, it's okay. We don't have to. Dawn, there you are. Yay!
So that's Don Juan. That's where he sits while I sit down here and work. Or he sits on my other side. As long as we get the camera moving a little bit. Let's just rotate it. Just a little bit. Just like this.
Okay.
Okay.
Should I get out of the way?
Just a little bit. So this is my current ammo shelf and tool bench work setup. For anyone who's interested. This is my current build. So just standard AR-15. It's an Anderson Arms, and it's actually it came as a blemished one. So I got it for $40. Cool thing, my buddy's had it custom engraved for me. It says 1st Battalion 9th Marines, and it's got an Eagle Globe and anchor on it. So this is going to be my 10.5 inch build. Really excited about it. I'll actually finish it today.
We gotta go.
Yeah, that was our gym buddy, my buddy Rob I've been talking about, just calling us. He's probably at the gym now.
Yeah.
He said between 5:30, 5:45, and Rob's always 15 minutes early.
I know, it's 5:16.
Okay.
Alright, well, next time you see us, we will be in Biloxi, Mississippi. And I will be filming all of that. I will try to get our anniversary and his birthday video uploaded as well. And in the next couple of weeks, we'll be done with school, so you guys are going to be seeing a lot more of us, and we'll be, hopefully, when the weather is better, you'll be seeing us mountain biking, kayaking, fishing, the whole bit, everything that we do. So we'll make sure we get some more videos uploaded sooner than later.
Yes, and also, last thing, for videos, if y'all want me to do some gun reviews, I've got a decent collection, so you could just pop in a name and I'll see if I have it, and if I do, I'll do a review on it. Also, if y'all are interested in watching me build my next AR, it'll be a process because I'm going to buy things as they are on good sales and stuff like that. Just let me know. I know there's thousands of videos on how to build ARs, so I'm not necessarily just doing an instructional video. It's just more showing you my process and what I like to look for in my ARs and everything involved in that. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Bye.
Bye.